Hi everyone, thanks so much for coming back to the channel. I do appreciate you taking the time to watch these videos as always. So if you remember a few videos ago, I took the boat out just shortly after we got launched for this year in reasonably strong winds, but we come off a wave and my sunroof came down, and basically the corners of the sunroof, or the sun visor, had snapped out. Not sure if you can quite see that there, and the same there, and the same behind here, but also you can see that the spring in here got jarred or slipped, so it's all fouled up there. But if I just turn this round very quickly, you will see the damage where things have snapped a bit better. 1 second. Now reverse the sunroof round, you can see where the plastic has snapped out of here in each of these corners. There's 3 corners there. And down in here, which has left me with one good corner where it didn't snap, which is here. So I'm going to use this corner to make a template that's going to be able to take these screws. Longer screws are going to go from in here across here, and also this hole here where the screws are going to come from the other side. So this is the back side of the sun visor, which goes up against the ceiling. So yeah, we're going to try and make a bracket to go along here so that when the screws go through in future, the bracket's going to hold these 2 parts of the structure together so they can't break. And by having a screw go all the way through this corner section coming through and through a plate, if the plastic snaps, the metal plate with the structure should keep it all in place. So one of the things we've got to do, once I've made the plate, I'm going to then use this kind of plastic glue to glue the components back into those corners, and we're going to use or experiment with different types of aluminium. So I want it lightweight to make the corner brackets. I'm probably going to go with these sizes because I don't think I'm going to need brackets much bigger than that anyway, and so I'm going to film it so you can see if I completely nose it up as well. I hope you like what you see. Any comments, questions, please do let me know as we go along, and I'll try and get back to you. Thanks very much. So hopefully you can see the bracket works. I've got to obviously trim it up a bit. It's a bit higher here. And I've just trial fitted a screw through. Obviously it's not the screw that's going to go on it, but ultimately I'm just making sure that everything lines up. And it does, so I'm quite pleased with that. So what's going to be a case of is finessing this bracket. So as you see, it's holding this leg together and this part of the structure. So, and in here is where the actual blind is, as you can see. So it's holding this piece to this piece, and then the screw, even if it fails in that plastic going forward, the screw head should keep the bracket in contact with the roof. But what I'm going to do is also just countersink ever so slightly around these screw holes so they can sit more flush. So I'll get that sorted and make 3 others of them, and then we can start gluing. So I've left the glue around the corners to set overnight. I've just moved it. There's been a small crack on one of them, but I need to undo this one right here so I can put the roller blind back into its keep there. But I also need to wind the spring up. So I'm not sure if you can quite see that in there, where you can see it's popped out of its keep. So I'm going to take this corner off, wind it up to put the tension back on here, and then we'll put it back in. I'm not sure how much you guys can see with my head in the way, but we'll try and keep rolling anyway. So I wasn't having much fun with that, so I've ended up taking the whole top off of it completely. So I've just had a bit of trouble getting that to sit in its keep, so I've got to do that again. Also, these runners that have gone inside have come off. So I'm going to use the cam, this end, where I've glued, take this off ever so slightly and carefully, and wind it up to put back in. So we'll try that instead.
Perfect.
As you can see, you don't have to be an expert with tools to be able to make small repairs, but it's done, it's up, it's working, and I just need to put a slightly longer screw in this. It's just not quite holding as much as I want it to, but I can come back and do that another day. The others are holding it up. Thanks for watching. Like the video if you like it, and to consider subscribing to the channel. Until next time, take care, bye bye.